Hello and welcome to my sewing studio. Today we're going to be doing part 2 of my very first shop hop adventure here in Oklahoma. If you have not watched part 1, after this video, go check it out and you can see all the amazing stores I was able to visit during that time. So without further ado, let's go get started. So today is going to be part 2 of the shop hop. So let me show you what I found at our very first store that we went to. So the very first one that we went to was Steelman Framing, Gifts, and Sew, S-E-W, much more. The very first item I checked out, of course, was the material. So let me set the scene for you. This was an old rural town where you drove down Main Street and there was businesses on either side. The first store we went into was like a general store look and feel. The screen door creaked when you opened it. You stepped in onto real wood floors. On one side was the fabric and quilting materials, and then on the other side were custom paints. Artists from all over put their paintings in there, and there was a framing shop there. That gave my husband a chance to go check out their artwork, and he was able to find something we've been looking for years, which was amazing. And I was able to find some really neat material I have never seen before. It gave me another 3-yard quilt to do. So here is the focus fabric. It's very cute, and it's going to make a great quilt. So, and these are the 2 blending fabrics I got. Those are going to make a really cute 3-yard quilt. And this is the giveaway that they were doing. This is their block. Again, that was Steelman, Framing, Gifts, and So Much More. Really cute shop, very friendly people there, and it just had a lot of charm and more things to look at other than fabric, which made it a real fun shopping trip, since on this part of the shop hop, my husband was with me. The next store we went to, which was directly across the street, which we had to ask, that was a little close for competition to be in a small town like that. Come to find out, their family. The other quilt store was Bush Family Affair. Quilts by Gail. Really cute. Upstairs of an old building as well, but this one was upstairs, so we got our steps in. They had the long arms going, they had classes going. It was very, very busy, and they were accommodating the shop hop all at the same time. Basically walked us through the entire shop, like each area, helped us put a material together, because I found a check that I've been looking for, which is really hard to find. You can find this in the red and black, but it's really hard to find in that brown. And I thought this was going to make an amazing border, because I also found a panel, and that picture does not do it justice. I'll have to show you the completed quilt, but this is going to go really good with this panel. So when we get that done, I will do a video on that one as well. I'm going to do videos on all the finished products from the shop hop. The other thing they had were coordinating 3-yard kits. This one is with watermelon with a black and white polka dot and then a red and white dot. It was really nice to find these in the kits already. Then you don't have to worry about putting them together yourself. The other one I found was this one, and my goal was to have this one done for World Teachers Day, and as you can see, it's still in the package. So this did not get done in time like I was hoping it was going to, but that's okay. We can celebrate our teachers year-round. We don't need a holiday to do that. And then they were giving away, just for showing up, this cute fat quarter, and that's going to go with one of my projects I'm working on now. So that's going to be a great addition. Now they were giving away a 3-yard quilt pattern just for buying the 3-yard kits. So you got one with every one, which I thought was really amazing. The other store we went to, which again in another rural area, and this store was really cute, laid out really well, bright, a lot of eye candy for us quilters, lots of help. I found that really inspiring, because when you go into some quilt stores, you just expect to wait. I mean, you do, because they don't normally have a lot of people running around helping you. But everybody in this particular store was very helpful. They didn't rush you when you were asking questions. They didn't rush any of the process, and they really helped you figure out all the products and all the materials that you were going to need for projects that you were wanting to do. They were happy to answer questions, give you a tour of the store. Classroom was amazing. They had, I do believe, at least 4 long armors going while we were there. So that was great for my husband to see because he's never seen that part before. And when I tell him I'm running in a quilt top over to the long armor, now he knows what I'm talking about. So that was fun. And this store is Beth's Quilting Quarters, and this was one of their 3-yard bundles. These are sprinkled throughout the store, so it was fun finding them. So this is going to make a really cute 3-yard quilt. And then this was the other one, this one here. And then that is that material, and then the backing. I love that contrast that they've got going on. This is the block that they were doing. I did not get enough blocks to do an entire quilt, so what I'm going to do is do like a wall hanging, so that way I can commemorate my very first shop hop. It was a lot of fun. I did get to meet a lot of great people, as I said before. The experience was really wonderful. There's another shop hop going on in October, and my plan was to hit some of the other stores I did not get in this first shop hop and see if I can experience some of the other local quilt shops as well. They're a little more spread out, so a little harder to get to. With the fall weather coming on board, it'll be nice to take some little road trips, you know, that we can get to in a day and get back. The other thing I wanted to tell you is if you did not get to participate in any of the shop hops this year, you can map out an area that you want to go to and create your own shop hop. You don't need an event, which it's fun to be a part of them, but if you miss out, you don't have to wait till next year. Create your own and share that experience with others, because these quilting stores are amazing. They're not like the big box stores. They're not going to yell at you for asking for a 1-yard cut of something. Yes, I've actually been yelled at because I asked for a 1-yard cut. I needed 3 yards of a material, and at the time I had a very small cutting space, like really small, and I asked for 3 1-yard cuts, and she literally yelled at me and told me she did not have time for that and that I would have to figure it out. These stores are there to help you. They are the stores that we want to shop with and support them so they can continue providing great materials and supplies to us. They provide classes, they provide online help. I know in my local quilt stores, I go in if I have a problem with my machines, they help me make sure I'm using the right needles, the right bobbins. They answer all the questions along that journey of learning. Support your local quilt shops. They really are the ones who keep us sewing and creating. So until next time, have fun creating and enjoy the journey. Bye.